Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is the chart of silver price in US dollar. That's the monthly scale. Silver has told us in no uncertain terms that it is destined to go a lot higher. In this monthly scale chart, you can see what is a powerful long-term signal. You can see the breakthrough resistance here, absolute smashing of the overhead resistance here that held it down for years right here. You see that it's totally gone, and this is something that was accomplished in just a few weeks. Yes, and this is a sign sorry, it's a sign that the balance between the buyers and the sellers now shifted to total control by the buyers. Yes, the balance, if you like, that was more or less existing around here is gone. It reversed. Now we had a dive, it came back, it is on its way. It's on its way to go above 50. Yes, it's on its way to go above 50. I just can't tell you how fast it's going to do that. We have witnessed last time where there was an incredible bull. You can see how quickly it can happen. Okay, I was telling you for the last 3 weeks or so that there is a chance for a parabolic move. I told you prepare for that. It is possible. I sense that it could just come about and silver is just going to explode. And it's right here in front of you on the screen here. This channel is gone. It's dead, completely dead. All the overhead resistance that I have marked here is also behind us. It is now time to look decidedly up. Here's the weekly. Now I have a wave count that might be the right wave count, might not be the right wave count. It's a wave count that would help us for now to interpret the price action, this explosive price action, as I'm going to show you, with this being 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. So we are coming close to the end of the third wave on the blue scale. Okay, that means that we are still in a very powerful upswing here. And look what spectacular week we had here in silver. Absolutely spectacular. Okay, let's go and see the daily now. And that's the idea, that is a 3-4 with an ABCD. That is actually a 1-2 right here. That's a 1-2, and that's taken as a third wave. You see, third wave of the fifth. So I presume that we are now in the fourth wave. Okay, can you imagine? This is a 1-2, that's your 3, that's your 4. So there's another short coming, easily taking it to 24, maybe 25. Okay, and then it's going to settle into a correction that will be a fourth wave that will be on this scale. Okay, the blue scale. Yes, Here we had it for a mere 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say 5.5 days or so. It might go on for 10 days, 15 days, yes, to correct, and then another push higher. That is the interpretation at this point. When you look at the 60 minutes, it's looking like a classic triangle. That's a classic triangle. I would continue to work with this interpretation. I was assuming we're going to have a triangle here. Do you remember that? And this is now best taken as an ABC. Okay, so I start counting from here. That is the best reading that I have for this one at this point. Should it fail to rally, meaning it opens the week and it actually corrects, it goes down there. Or first of all, don't despair if you are a bull, but you have to be mentally ready for very sharp swings. Yes, those swings are designed to terrify the longs and get them to liquidate their positions. And also for those who took too big position for their account, took too much on margin, they'll be liquidated. Yes, these things are just, the market is self-correcting, if you like. To continue to lead high, it has to shed off a few participants. So it might happen. What is almost certain, that if you get a jump like that, yeah, and you see, let's say 2 or 3 days of nice swing up, at that point I would begin to tighten the stops really close. Look, if my interpretation is correct, and this is first leg, and this is second, and this is 3, and this is 4, we might have, let's say, another day or two of going sideways, and then the short. That short could not last more, a maximum could last 5 days, 4 days, training days. After that, there should be substantial correction. So you should prepare for that and put very tight stops. Here's the chart of gold. That's the monthly. When you print ocean loads of money and you create money as if it is just like paper, it is inevitable that you're going to end up with precious metals screaming higher. It's inevitable. Sooner or later it was bound to happen. And there are a lot of papers that are being written by people who devote enormous amount of time to the study of the precious metals and their correlation with the money supply, etc. And overall there is quite good relationship, positive relationship between the money printing exercises and the precious metals prices. Yes, they tend to move together. Yes, the more they print, the more the precious metals go higher. And right now you can see that it is screaming higher. People are just losing their faith in paper money. It's pretty clear, and it's going to blast through the roof here. That's the monthly. I'm going to go to the weekly. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our 1, 2. That looks like 1, 2 now to me. The question is, when we finish this surge, probably soon, is that going to be our 3 and that's going to be our 4? You see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then continuing higher, or that's going to be another 1. If that's going to be another 1, then I think we're going to go into more than parabolic move. It's just going to be exponential. Like I prefer that it's not, because to trade a parabolic move, a totally crazy exponential move, is just pure luck, because the wave counts and the momentum and proportions, they just flow out of the window. You know, you don't have anything to lean on. It's just madness. It's better if we have some structure, like, you know, we came up, we have some structure here, and of course I can't dictate to Mr. Market what to do, but should we see now a steadying in the price action here, just going sideways, that'll give us perfect structure. It'll be very, very helpful. Yes, very helpful. My reading is unchanged. That's a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 3 4. We're in that fifth leg. Let me jump to the 60 minutes, and you can see we came up with a B C D E 1 2. Are we done? Not sure. We could have another stretch or two. Okay, once we start correcting on a scale which is bigger than what you have witnessed up to now. This is very short term. You see, this is very short term, very short, very short. You see, this tells you that this is all part of one flow. But once you get a correction, let's say going down there, that's 1865, you get a big swing down like that. That tells you stop. The stop took place here or here. Yes, and then this will tell you this is a new that's a new pattern that is starting, and this pattern is not part of the flow that began from here, and then you need a correction. Correction is underway. So all in all, of course, gold remains hugely positive, bullish. Yes, it's just that we have to wait a bit to see how to subdivide the price action to help us to see the way forward in terms of the wave structure. With some details about my service, currently at 50% off for first-time users. You need to go on my website. The homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit, you know, where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here. Chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There, I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.